What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be pretty much doing something a little bit different. So I've been actually meaning to film this video a while back. I've been collecting a lot of my makeup empties so that I can do like mini reviews and tell you guys what to avoid and what to go buy. It's pretty much like a favorites and flops all in one. I've been collecting this since like last year, before I even started my YouTube channel, because I was like, okay, let me collect in case I ever decide to start a YouTube channel. And I'm glad I did, because I have a whole lot to talk about. I think I'm gonna split it into two categories. This one is gonna be more of a makeup empties, and then the next video that I do for the empties is gonna be a skincare empties video. Stay tuned, but today we're gonna be discussing makeup empties. So if you guys would like to see how much makeup I've collected, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have a lot of makeup. Literally this entire bag was filled with skincare and makeup. I still have my skincare stuff in here. So start off, I'm gonna do what I usually do and go off the face. I own a lot of foundations, but I guess I don't really run out that much. But the one that I actually ran out of, and this was the first high-end foundation I ever owned, it was the Makeup Forever HD foundation. It is in like the old packaging. It's like all black. I dropped the lid. You guys can see it's used up. I literally even opened it and like used it up as much as I could. This foundation, it looks really good on camera. I would highly recommend this. I think it's really good for combo skin. I think actually a lot of people like this. I think for most people, Makeup Forever HD is like a staple foundation. I don't know, it's just really good. This foundation is definitely a pretty good one if you're looking to invest in a high-end foundation. Okay, now we're gonna talk about powder. It is my Rimmel Stay Matte. As you guys can see, this cap is just taped up. I hit pan on it. I actually have another one that I'm using currently that I hit pan on as well. It's actually a really good affordable drugstore powder. It really does mattify and set the makeup. The only thing I would complain about this product is that the packaging is so bad. This lid, every single one that I've owned, they all crack. Other than that, what's inside is really good, and I will forever repurchase this. Moving along, so I have a couple of concealers here. These are all drugstore. First things first, I have two of the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. I actually love these concealers. What I really like about them is that it comes out really creamy, but it's very lightweight. When you blend it out, it really looks as though it's highlighted, brightened, and it conceals your bags as well. It looks really natural. It doesn't feel heavy under your eyes. This is inexpensive as well. Another one of my drugstore favorites is the Maybelline FITMe concealer. It's good for concealing little spot treatments as well as for under eyes. It's very multifunctional as opposed to the Rimmel one, where I would just use that for under the eyes. It's also lightweight. This is one of my all-time drugstore favorites. I also have the L'Oreal's True Match Corrector. This is a really good drugstore concealer. This one is a little bit more full coverage, I would say. A little tiny bit more thicker consistency than the other two that I just mentioned. This one definitely has less product than the other ones that I just mentioned, and it is more pricey. Next, I also have another Maybelline concealer. This is the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. This is also for highlighting as well as kind of concealing. Now, this product I absolutely hate. I would not recommend this to anyone. The consistency is very light coverage. It is highlighting and brightening, but I would say literally, I'm not even joking, I don't know if I got a faulty one or what. I think I used this 5 times and the product was gone. Like literally, I used this 5 times and it was done. I was kind of pissed about it because this is another one of those kind of pricey concealers, I believe. When I bought it, at least it was. And I actually hear a lot of people raving about this, saying that it's really good and it's brightening. It is, but for me, it was very sheer. I would not recommend this. So next we're gonna move on to the eyebrows. I actually have all of these eyebrow pencils. These are all actually drugstore, and these 3 are just the same pencil, and it's the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so I guess we'll start with these. I love these brow pencils. I know they're a little bit pricey, but if you're looking for a high-end brow pencil, I would highly recommend this one. Pencil is just so thin and it's easy to use. It's not super creamy and it's not super dry. It's just like the perfect consistency to draw little hairs in your eyebrows or to just really fill in your sparse areas. Spoolie is also really amazing. It's just like not too scratchy and it's not too soft, so it really grabs onto your hairs. Okay, next we're gonna go with Maybelline Fine Brow. So this is a really affordable drugstore alternative to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. However, it does not have a spoolie. It just has little combs, as you guys can see. I don't really find this too useful, to be honest. I never use this to comb through my brows. It has a really thin point as well, just like the ABH Brow Wiz. This is definitely more of a drier formula, so this is really good. good to draw individual hairs, and you can push as hard as you want and it won't like mush up into a cream or anything. And the next drugstore pencil that I have is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is really similar to the ABH Brow Wiz. Brow spoolie side is a little bit harsher and more spread out. The pencil itself is just literally the same. It's skinny. It's around $10, so it's a little bit more pricey at the drugstore, but it is the closest that I found to the ABH Brow Wiz. So the next brow pencil that I have is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I actually really like this brow pencil. It has a pretty decent spoolie. It's a little bit on the softer end, so it can get a little messy when you're spreading the brow products around, but the pencil itself is a little bit dry and waxy, so it's also really good for drawing in hairs. No complaints. It was a good brow pencil. Next one is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. This one I didn't like too much. I think I went through this so quickly that I don't even really remember loving it. This end is a little bit scratchy, and then the bristles are spread apart too much, so I don't feel like it goes through my brows too well. The pencil itself was really skinny and it was nice, but I just remember it being so creamy that this was just good for filling in sparse areas. I didn't really like it for drawing little hairs up front. It was a little bit hard, so I don't love it. Next brow pencil I have is actually from Colourpop. This is actually a really good brow product. This product is creamy, but this pencil is so skinny that it was perfect to draw the tail end of my brow. And then the spoolie is also really nice where it's soft, but the bristles aren't spread too far apart, so it really gets into your brow hairs. This is a great pencil. It's just on the more creamier end. Now, going all along with the brows, I have two brow products here. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Gel in light to medium. This is an amazing brow gel. I have blonde hair, as you guys know. I would go through it with this light to medium brow gel, and it kind of blonded my brows up, so I liked it. Set my brows in place. It tinted them as well. I really like this product. If you have blonde hair, I highly recommend this light to medium one. And then I also have a sample of the ABH Clear Brow Gel. This is an amazing high-end brow gel. It's clear. It's very comparable to the NYX Control Freak. It holds your hairs really in place, and it really brings out your brow hairs. This is definitely a good one. I wouldn't repurchase it just because I'd rather spend $5 or $6 as opposed to $20 on this product. Okay, next we have mascaras. This is also something that I have a lot of here. I guess first one we'll talk about is Almay Get Up and Grow. I've gone through two of these. This was or is still an amazing mascara if you can get your hands on it. I'm not going to talk about this one too much because it's discontinued anyways. Next I have the Falsies Volume Express Waterproof, and this is not the flared version. So the flared Volume Express, I love that one. It's one of my holy grail drugstore mascaras as well. This one, I believe I thought it was that and I bought it. It was just like an average mascara. This one was okay, not my favorite. Something that also wasn't my favorite was the Almay One Coat Multi-Benefit Mascara. I wanted to try this because the Get Up and Grow was so good. This one wasn't that great. I didn't really like it too much. The bristles are definitely a little bit scratchy, so it kind of irritated my eyes. That one was just whatever to me. Now, I actually have two telescopic mascaras over here from L'Oreal. One is the Carbon Black and one is the Shocking Extensions. This was also discontinued. Initially, I hated both of them because they're very wet, but when you open them and kind of use them for like a week or two, they get a little bit drier and they really grab onto your eyelashes and hold your curl up. The brush itself is really skinny, so you don't get any mascara on your eyelids too much. It's plastic bristles, so it really grabs onto your lashes, and this was also amazing for bottom lashes because it was skinny. I really liked this, but it was discontinued. The Carbon Black is very similar. It has the same kind of plastic tip, but it was way skinnier. And this one is extremely flexible. I like this because it had shorter plastic bristles than the Shocking Extensions one. It really grabbed onto the lashes, definitely volumized and lengthened. I like how it's skinny. Now the next drugstore mascara I have, I don't need to talk about too much, but is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof. Everything I usually get is waterproof. So this one I love, as you guys know. It's become my holy grail and obsession. It has that like curved Maybelline Falsies brush, but it's plastic bristles. It has one end that has really long bristles, and then the bottom has a little bit shorter. This is just really good because you can feel the bristles grabbing onto your lashes and lengthening them. The next mascara I have is the Tarte Lights Caramel Lashes. I don't really love this one. It didn't hold my curl or anything, but I ended up just using it up when I had Falsies. Okay, the next stuff are eyeliners. I also go through these, I guess, a good amount. We'll go through some some of the pencil ones first. First one that I have is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, and it comes with like a retractable eyeliner, and then it also has a little smudge tip at the end, as well as there's like a sharpener so you can sharpen the point. You can put it on your lower waterline or tight line and it won't budge. So this is a really good drugstore eyeliner. And then the next three are actually high-end. They're from Stila and Marc Jacobs. So the Marc Jacobs one I actually got as a birthday gift, I believe, from Sephora. This one really sets, doesn't move as well. A lot of the reasons why I have problems with eyeliners, like crayon ones like these, are because it transfers from my tight line to my bottom line. So all of the ones I have actually are amazing ones, and this one doesn't transfer. And then these are the Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliners. One is in Lionfish, which is the brown one, and one is in Stingray, which is the black one. I love the Stila eyeliners. They don't budge at all. They're really good as eyeshadow bases. Whew. Okay, my next product is a drugstore eyeliner. This used to be my holy grail, but then I found something way better from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim Liner, and it's just like a brush tip eyeliner. You can get a super pointy end to it, which I really like. It's just really easy to use, so I would recommend this for beginners. And then the next eyeliner that I have was a sample as well. It is the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. Now, I tried this on multiple occasions. I like the idea of it, but this is just not my favorite. I mean, it's kind of gimmicky. It's just not good. The product dries up really quickly if you don't have the stopper in it. And not only that, it's either too much comes out and then it's too creamy, or it's just really dry and nothing comes out. No. Okay, we have two lip products, and these are actually just lip liner. One of them is the Jordana Easy Liner in the shade Tawny, and then the next one is a Rimmel London Exaggerate Liner in Addiction. So these are actually two of my favorite drugstore formulas for lip liners. They're both retractable, so it's great. You don't have to sharpen them, and they last a long time. Tawny is a really great nude pinky shade. The Rimmel Exaggerate one in the drugstore, this is probably my all-time favorite lip liner product because it really doesn't budge. And these actually come in a ton of shades. Ooh. The last makeup empties that I have are setting sprays, and I have 4 of them right here, 2 of them being the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So this is obviously in the old packaging. I've actually gone through probably like 5 of these in my lifetime. This is just one of my favorite setting sprays because the mist is the perfect mist. It sprays so finely, so even if you spray it from here, you won't get any droplets on your face. Not only that, but it is a great setting spray. When I spray this, I feel like my makeup is locked in place. It does not move. It does not really control my oils. The De-Slick one actually does that, and it's good. But overall, I do like the all-nighter because the De-Slick kind of feels like it's like tightening my face. So I would recommend this, and Sephora has a deal where with the all-nighters, it's always 2, like a double duo for $40. I think now it's $42 with the new packaging. And the next setting spray is actually from Tony Moly, and it's the Luminous Goddess Aura Perfume Face Makeup Mist. This was actually gifted to me by my aunt, and I did like it. The mist was also very fine. I wouldn't say this is a setting mist, but it definitely was a nice refreshing mist. It was a clear kind of formula, but it had little fine glitters inside it. So when you sprayed it, you can't really tell, but if you look closely at the skin, it just kind of looks like it's glistening. I would say if you like that dewy finish, or if you like that Korean celebrity kind of finish, if you know what I mean, it just makes your skin look healthy. This is really nice, and the sprayer is really nice. And the next setting spray that I have is the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and this is one of the best setting sprays that I've tried from the drugstore. The mister is a little bit harsh, so definitely when you're spraying this, spray it 8 to 10 inches back here. This one really sets your makeup. It's like an all-nighter and the De-Slick in one. You can feel it setting your makeup. Highly recommend this. Alright guys, so that is it for my makeup empties. I know there was a lot that I talked about. I really wanted to film this video. It was like one of my first videos I wanted to film because I spend so much money on makeup. I might as well give you guys my thoughts on stuff that I've tried and I hate it, or stuff that I love. So I hope this video was helpful. If you've tried any of these products, definitely leave your experiences down below with them, and let's just help each other out. Maybe we'll help each other find better concealers or better brow pencils. Let's just make it an interactive video. As usual, if you liked this kind of a video where I kind of did an empties collection and did little mini reviews, definitely give this video a thumbs up. I really liked filming this video because it was pretty much a favorites video on steroids. Stay tuned for my skincare empties. I have a bunch in here. Don't forget to subscribe for more, as well as subscribe to my channel for my my giveaway coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.